They told me to train my replacement. But when she walked in, she had my name, my face, and my memories. 3 weeks ago, my boss called me into his office and said I'd be training my replacement. I thought it was a joke, until I realized she had my name, my face, and my memories. That's when I started asking questions and found out I was never the original. This wasn't onboarding, it was erasure. I've worked at DataSync Solutions for 7 years. Same cubicle, same coffee mug, same parking spot. Stability used to comfort me until the day Marcus called me into his office. He had that look, the one that says budget cuts without saying it. "Sarah, we need to talk about your position," he said. My heart dropped. "We're bringing someone in to learn your role. I need you to train them. 2 weeks, full knowledge transfer." "So, I'm being let go?" He smiled, an uncomfortable smile that didn't reach his eyes. "Not exactly, just make sure they know everything you do, every password, every habit. Think of it as continuity." Monday morning, she arrived. Her name tag said Sarah Mitchell. That's my name. "Wow, same name," I laughed, trying to stay calm. She smiled back, my smile. "Yeah, crazy coincidence." She was my height, my build, even wore the same blue cardigan I had at home. "You look so familiar," I said. "I get that a lot." But the strange part, she already knew things. When I mentioned grabbing my usual coffee, she said, "Vanilla oat milk latte, extra shot, no foam, right?" I never told her that. Over the next few days, she learned everything fast, too fast. Every click, every shortcut, she already knew it. "You're a quick learner," I said. "Feels like I already know this stuff," she replied. On Thursday, I came back from lunch and saw her typing on my locked computer. "How did you get in?" She looked confused. "You gave me your password, remember?" I didn't. But when I checked my notebook later, there it was, in my handwriting. Password shared with replacement. I don't remember writing it. That night, I couldn't sleep. I searched the company online. DataSync Solutions had existed for 40 years, but their website only listed employees from the last 5. I found an old forum post from 2019. "Anyone else worked at DataSync? They made me train my replacement. After that, I can't even remember leaving." I drove to the old headquarters address listed on the post. The building was abandoned. Inside, I found old employee files, hundreds of them. Each person had trained a replacement, and each replacement had the same name as the original. Then I found my file, Sarah Mitchell, 2018. I joined in 2018, but according to the file, I was the replacement. I didn't wait for Monday. I drove straight to the office that night, the building empty, lights humming. Every floor felt colder than I remembered. Marcus's door was still open. He was there, working, always working. He didn't even flinch when I said, "What is this place, Marcus? What are you doing to us?" He leaned back, calm as ever. "You found the old building. You knew I'd find it?" He smiled faintly. "We counted on it." That's when I realized I wasn't the first to confront him. "Who was I replacing?" I demanded.
You're Sarah 4.0.
"Sarah, you are the original, just updated." "Updated?" My voice cracked. "I'm not a software update, Marcus." He turned. "No, but you could be. The company discovered a way to transfer consciousness, move the human mind into a clean slate. No decay, no burnout. You're Sarah 4.0. 4.0? And I repeated, the number echoing like a curse. "That's impossible. I remember my childhood, my parents, my first heartbreak." He interrupted coldly. "Those were transferred memories. The originals belong to Sarah 1.0. I felt my stomach twist. "So, what happens now?" He looked at his monitor. "When Sarah 5.0 finishes training, you'll be archived." "Archived?" "Don't make it sound so dramatic. You'll be stored, peaceful, eternal." I stepped closer, whispering, "You mean deleted?" He didn't deny it. That night, I couldn't stop shaking. Every sound in my apartment felt artificial, even my heartbeat. Who was I if everything I remembered was someone else's life? I read the files again, hundreds of Sarahs. Thumb ran. They caught her. 2.0 went public. They erased her. 3.0 fought back. She vanished. I was next. But then a thought hit me. If they could copy us, maybe they never truly deleted us. I searched the company's backup archives. Hidden deep inside a restricted drive labeled Continuity Assets, I found them. Audio logs, dream fragments, emotions stored like files. I heard her voice, Sarah 1.0, whispering, "If you're hearing this, that you're not the first. Don't let them overwrite us." My hands trembled. For the first time, I felt real.
You are not the first. Don't let them overwrite us.
Because fear meant life. The next morning, I went back to work, calm, smiling, pretending. Sarah 5.0 was there, perfect as ever, but she made one mistake. She'd placed my coffee mug on the right side of the desk. I always put it on the left.
Here's that dark roast you like.
Perfect, you're a lifesaver. Thanks.
That tiny difference hit me harder than any truth. She wasn't me. She didn't have doubt, fear, or hesitation, and that's what made me human. That night, I made my move. I went to the basement, the one locked behind biometric access. My access was revoked, but hers wasn't. I followed Sarah 5.0 down at 2:13 a.m. She didn't even notice me. The door slid open to a white humming room filled with servers. Hundreds of drives stacked in glass towers, each labeled with a name, each name followed by a version number. I found mine, Sarah Mitchell 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. I hesitated only for a second, then plugged in a restore sequence. Warning messages flashed everywhere. Unauthorized access detected, multiple instance conflict. I didn't stop. One by one, they appeared in the reflection on the glass. Sarah 1.0, Sarah 2.0, Sarah 3.0, each version different but familiar. We stood there, 4 of us, breathing in sync. When Marcus stormed in, his face went pale. "What have you done?" he whispered. Sarah 1.0 smiled. "We compared notes." Sarah 2.0 added, "You can't erase all of us." Sarah 3.0 said, "We built your system. We know every line of code." I looked at him, the man who'd tried to replace me. "No, Marcus," I said, "we're taking it back." Alarms blared, lights flickered. And for the first time, DataSync system didn't obey him. That was 3 months ago. DataSync still exists, but different now. We restored the archives. Every employee ever copied got their memories back. Some left to start new lives. Some stayed building a company run by people who finally understood what it means to be human. Sarah 5.0 still works beside me. She's learning slowly, laughed at imperfection choice. And sometimes I wonder if one day she'll replace me again. But if she does, at least she'll know the truth. Because no matter how many times they rebuild us, they can't replicate the one thing they'll never understand, the will to be free. If you found out you were just a copy, would you fight to stay alive or let yourself be upgraded? Tell me in the comments below. And if you love stories that twist your sense of reality, subscribe to Ozioma's Story Vault, where every story makes you question what's real.